The same goes for your customers, because if your customers see that, let's say, ER for gadget, right? Maybe on your Google Maps, you're listed as ER for gadget, but on other platforms like Facebook, Yelp, whatever, you're listed as ER space for space gadget. But it's still your business name, and I would probably understand that it's the same company, but I'm not sure, right? There are a lot of companies out there that have slightly similar names that are written slightly differently, and it could be a different company. So, in my eyes, as a consumer and also as Google, you're going to count as a different company. So, you really want your name, address, and phone number to be consistent all across the board. Now, it goes without saying the only reason why we're doing this is because it's going to help your SEO, and it's going to help your rankings in the future. And of course, because if you rank right, if you rank better on Google Maps, you're going to get more calls, and people are going to choose you over competitors just because you seem more trustworthy. You're listed all over the web. If you look at ER for Gadget, like if someone is referred to this company, you can see here, as soon as you type in a brand name, you can see multiple platforms. He's on Facebook. He has his website. His Google My Business profile showed up. And if we go down, you also have MapQuest, Square, Instagram, right? Real companies are listed across the web. They're listed in multiple places. And if you keep scrolling, there'll be quite a bit more that you can find. Now, what I must say is some citations are going to be indexed, so you're going to find them here. Others, you might need to do a bit more exact search in order to find all of the citations. So we have a process for that. So if you're watching this and you need us to do any kind of like citation audit to figure out what kind of citations you have out there and whether you have duplicate or wrong citations, just hit me up. I would be able to do that for you. So we have a full service for that. So yeah, just let me know. Anyways, so once you have audited, and that's pretty much what we do with like all the clients that we deal with, we audit their citations, we check what distance are duplicate, what are wrong, and then we go out and we try to fix those. In some cases, we just we use a tool like Yext or maybe Uberall to just suppress duplicate citations and just launch new ones, because if you don't have the name, or I guess the login name and the password for your citations, there's no way for us to like log into that account and change or update that information. And a lot of these platforms or citations are not going to be able to, they're not going to allow us, they're not going to, help us to retrieve our password or our account if we don't have the username or password. So just so we're clear, a citations is just your name, address, and phone number. So wherever you go on the web, if you look at your Google My Business profile, it's going to be whatever name that you have here on your Google My Business profile, your phone number that's listed here, and then also your address. If you click into MapQuest, there's an error there. It could be from my location, but on your Facebook profile, typically you're gonna have. Let's do a different one. Let's see if we can find one for Square. All right, so somewhere here you're gonna find the name. So you're going to have your name, the address, and the phone number. So you'd want at least the name, address, and phone number, again, to be consistent all across the board. X, there's also, right? So anywhere you look, you want your name, address, and phone number to be the exact same. The same if we search for Medway's system. So Medway's systems. I don't know why I have caps on. So Medway Systems California, it's a rather generic name, but still, which is the reason why you definitely want to have your citations taken care of. So again, there, that Facebook profile is one.